Hello everyone, my name is Matty Mojo, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a few videos on Primal Fear, the mod. And I'm telling you right now, if you haven't played this mod, you should do it. I first spawned in and I have been given more frights and excitement in ARK in the last few days than I have in a long time. Why is all ARK not like this? This to me, despite the fact that it's been around for a while, is a game changer. This is a PvE server, so don't expect PvP or anything like that. I don't do much of that anyway, as most of you would know if you follow my videos. But I'm going to look at what Primal Fear is like, and this is a multiplayer server. And let's get into it. I'll give you a base tour. This has been probably a week in the making. Rates are 10 times higher on this server. You would need to play Primal Fear on increased rates. The dinos that you are facing are just too tough and too powerful to be playing in, let's call, vanilla rates. I just couldn't imagine it, to be honest. So it's 10 times rates, so obviously building structures etc. is really easy. You can build up. It's got a couple of other mods, but I have joined this server. There's a small group of us that play. You're welcome to come join us. I'll put a link in the video down below. The admin is absolutely fantastic, and there's someone over there. Who's that? I'm not sure. I've had a lot of visitors in recent times, but I'm just going to give you a quick tour of my base. Really quickly give you an idea of what you can do in these mods, and then I'm going to show you some of the things which I really like about it. I'll cut into various clips and videos, and I'll probably do a couple of talkovers just to give you a taste of what the last couple of weeks have been like for me. It's been a massive amount of fun. If you haven't played Primal Fear, but God, try and get my words right, won't I? If you haven't played Primal Fear, do it. It is amazing fun. Right, this is my base. Let's, I'll tell you what, we'll go get an RG out, and then I'll give you the external view of my base. We'll just grab this RG. Whoops, I'll put up the HUD. Sometimes I do my videos, I turn the HUD off because it's a cleaner image. Let's just fly it. Obviously we're on Valguero, and that's my base there. I'll just zoom out a bit. I initially did have a base down on the ground, but it did not take me long to figure out that was a bloody bad idea when very early dinos scared the shit out of me. The next thing I should say, I have tried playing this in single player. I just wanted to give it a go, but I could not stop it from crashing. I tried probably for 3 to 4 days to get it functioning properly in single player, reinstalling, uninstalling, all that fancy stuff, but I got multiple problems, multiple errors. So I figured probably the easiest way to do it was to actually play on a server. I suspect that there were some stability problems with my single player that I couldn't seem to fix, and playing on a server, which obviously has the mod, has been stable, and I've had not a single problem. Let's have a look. That's my base, obviously built up on one of the pillars here. There's a bloody good reason for that. Today I look out my window and it's actually quite calm, relatively peaceful. You wouldn't really know, apart from what looks down there, a corrupted dino, you wouldn't really know that you're actually playing on any unusual map. But on previous times I have looked out my window and seen a very different viewpoint. This is my base. It is simplistic, a box structure with 3 basic levels. I managed to build myself an external stairwell just because it's easier. Other players can't damage you, so there's no real fear of getting sniped and all that sort of stuff. We've got down here just a little bit of a pen, where I've got some low level, got an alpha trike here, which I've tamed up. This is just basically to drop alpha eggs. I've got myself a toxic tame as well. This is a toxic thylacoleo. Those that know me know that I love my thylacoleos. They're not good for much, but I just love them anyway. That's underneath. I've got my main base straight up here. Let's just do a quick run up to here into my main dino gates on what we'd call the main level. A couple of the basic tames here. You don't seem to use doeds much. I guess you can, of course. You tend to use ankies a lot more, just because of the rates. They get enough stone as it is. You've got various things here. You've got your normal, I've got some, this mod has some AA, that's automatic arc, and it's obviously helps a lot with process. I don't use it all. I don't try to use the what I call extreme mods. I tend to just stick to a more I'd call it a more vanilla style of play, a more natural style of playing Ark. I tend to enjoy that more. So here, the key difference here, apart from normal S Plus stuff and some automatic Ark stuff which I've used, is you have what you call a Primal Smithy and some other things. In the Primal Smithy, if I just click into it, you will see that you can craft all sorts of weird stuff, healing stews, alpha health potions, weird different kibbles. That's the stuff you really exclusively will get to use a lot of. You have much more. If I come over here, potent tranquilizers. This is just a few tranks. I've only got really basic ones. You've got toxic narcotics, and this one here, as you read the text here, is 18 times more potent. You need some of this stuff. You are going to come across creatures with several million XP, I was going to say, hit points, and creatures that do truly enormous amounts of damage. I also have over here a fertilizer solo, a compost bin, a refrigeration and air collector, preserving bin, and a couple of fridges, and this is a auto grill. This is a cauldron and a automatic spoiling bin. Just some simplistic things, and a collecting item, what do they call them, a item collector. And just up here I have a beehive, which is one of the modded beehives, and that thing there is a fancy wireless generator. Acts actually like a tech generator. It sends out a pulse and powers everything. So that's the base. That's your quick base. Couple of RGs, a couple of Pteranodons, Wyvern up the top, a Gatcher, a Snow Owl, and a couple of basics. And I haven't really gotten into the main taming at the moment. I'm going to quickly show you that in a sec. Alright, let's show you some of the stuff that has been happening in the last couple of weeks. And just because I've had major problems with my recording software, I haven't been able to sort of do it all in a chronological order. I think that'll do it. Let's get into it. Alright, if you don't know what Primal Fear is, this is the 1 minute intro to it. Primal Fear is a mod, stackable dino mod is what they call it, made by the Steam user. Really brilliant. In the ARK modding contest of 2008, 18 placed 4th. To be honest, this is so fantastic. Despite the graphical amazing maps that have been put out, I just find this is a game changer. So the base, you have different creatures, as you will see here. You have toxic creatures, alpha creatures, apex creatures, elemental creatures, fabled creatures, celestial creatures, ascended celestial creatures, demonic creatures, primal creatures, corrupted creatures, primal tech, blah 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 blah. These are all things that you will come across on the map. Toxic creatures are the lower level. They hit you, they are still pretty tough. Hit you, they knock you out. Alpha creatures are the next level up, and then you have the apex and the elementals, and they all have special powers. The essence of it is to tame toxic creatures, you need to make a kibble. To tame the alpha creatures, you need to use toxic creature eggs to make the alpha kibble. To do the apex, you need the alpha eggs. So it's sort of like each layer is layered upon the other, with various other bits thrown in. It's really fantastic. There's a basic guide in the wiki as to do it, and a few other YouTube videos out there if you want to know more about it. I don't really want to do that, because for me, the fun of the game, which I think some people get a bit surprised about when I've been on the server talking to various people, the fun for me is actually not knowing everything. The fun for me is the surprise factor and coming across things when you don't anticipate them. I love that unexpected, oh my god, what the hell's going on here? That is the best feeling in ARK. Alright, let's get into it. So if you played Primal Fear before, you don't have to watch the next couple of minutes, you can just skip this. I'm just going to show you some of the real basics here. Just down on my base is just up there, just down on the beach here, and I'm going to find myself some various creatures to tame. Now that one there is, these are one of the mods. This is a spyglass that we can use, and this identifies creatures, particularly useful. To be honest, playing Primal Fear without a mod like this would be really hard. That is mostly because things really surprise you. They leap out of the ground, give you heart attacks. I'm just going to come along here and find myself a toxic creature or two, hopefully some dodos, and then tame them up and show you how easy it is. And don't forget that this is 10 times, so it's going to be pretty fast. Hang on, what was that? Yeah, there's one there, right there. I'll land over here. Now you have to be really careful. Really careful. This, I'll just whack this one out. Kaboosh. Down it goes. That is a toxic zombie dodo. You have to be actually really careful. I have been obliterated by a kamikaze dodo, which was one hell of a surprise for me. It is a small little dodo that runs along. Half the time you can't actually see it, and it actually carries C4 and it blows you up. What a great addition. Oh, hang on, what am I doing here? That's right. Okay, so I've got this. Oh, hang on, a bit of lag there. You get a little bit of lag from time to time, but the server's pretty good generally. And with this spyglass here, if I just turn it on again, it does tell you how much kibble you require. And this one, as you would expect, is not much kibble. That is accept. And I'll just make sure that isn't going to attack anything. That's a little bunny rabbit right there. How cute. Okay, I'm just going to cryo this one. So you can ride it. Actually, just do that first. Step away. Watch this. Watch this for coolness. Anyway, let's jump off that. I need to get a few of these because they will lay eggs. That's a male. I'll take one male. I need a couple of females, of course, just like you would for any normal ARK. And that's only because there was an accident recently and my dogos got fried. We shall not talk any more about that. This here is just get the glass on it. That is a corrupted alpha Carno. They pack quite some punch. That there is a corrupted Triceratops. So you need to be a little bit careful when landing, even though it's on the beach. I can actually, this is going to get killed by that. Let's pick this up and put it up here, and we'll tame it up here. I didn't really look to see whether it was male or female. I don't. It's a female. Perfect. We'll grab that. Come here, mate. Grab you. So this is the very simplest and easiest level of Primal Fear, and this is what you do to tame them up. As I said, it is 10 times service, so it's pretty straightforward. So we'll just cancel, and then we will do that and that, and we will pick that one up and carry these back to base. These things lay eggs. The eggs are toxic eggs, and then you can make more kibble out of those. Alright everyone, I am super pumped because look what I found. Now I'm not those bloody great big stupid birds. I am going to right over there. That's a Nuka Dodo. Just see a Nuka Dodo, only level 15. Can I get close enough to show you? Okay, let's see. You can see it smoking over there. Make sure there's nothing else around. In Primal Fear, you need to keep your wits about you. Trust me, I want you. Okay, I need an Oviraptor. I think that is a Nuka Dodo. If that blows, it's going to blow big time. You can see it over there, smoking away. I don't know how close. This could be the end of me. See, it's coming towards me. Here we go, here we go. I'll keep my distance, because once it gets to a certain closeness, it's going to blow in an enormous explosion. So you get on this, you get what we call Nuka Dodos, and you get Kamikaze. You can see it's coming, it's aggroing directly towards me. Smoking away there. That's what I wanted to show you. I don't know how close it can get. I wonder if that's tameable. Is it tameable? It is tameable. And basic kibble. I can tame that. Okay, that's cool. Right, let's tame it. It's down. And it's not going to require much at all to tame. Holy crap, is this going to blow me to smithereens? What's this? Okay, I didn't realise you could tame those. Let's do that. This is so exciting. Duke, I'm going to call it Duke. Just after Duke Nukem, the classic game. Okay, let's turn that off. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it would turn the target. I don't want it to blow up, so we'll make it passive. I think that's important. Let's get all those sorted. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Let's turn the interface off so we can get a good look at it. You see, it's got C4 on the back. Oh, it's got a little helmet too. Oh, I can hardly see anything. Maybe I'll just pick you up with my feet. Oops, that was a miss. Right, let's get the interface back on. I hope they don't... I'm sort of worried about putting it in my base. Okay. Can you use them explosives, I wonder? If I put it on attacking, it might blow up. It's probably a dodgy thing to have around. Maybe I should put it somewhere else. I'll put it on the pinnacle opposite. There's probably a couple of little safe spots I can put it on over there. I'm just a bit anxious about having this thing in my base there. Right, so we might just maybe put it down below here. That'll do. I could put it up there, but down here I don't think the explosion is that big. Right, you just stay there, mate. You got some Mojo berries, so you're good. Alright, I've struck it lucky because I've got myself a nuke dodo, and right here is a kamikaze dodo, and it's tameable. Whoop. That, my friends, is the kamikaze dodo. That's cool. And yet again, you just need something really simple to tame it, so I will just check what that is, but that is the other one. I love it. Beautiful, and we will call him Last Samurai. Oh, domo arigatou gozaimasu. And we'll put you in a pause. And we'll put you with the other ones. Because yet again, I get very worried about putting you in my base. Okay, I think that will do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. As I said, it's a bit disjointed this episode because my recording software had so many problems. Doing the best I can to work through it and deliver some videos. In the meantime, tap out that like button, consider hitting subscribe, that would be fantastic. More videos on Primal Fear to come. Thanks for watching.